We probably played out how we thought it would. To be honest, we knew we were in for a fight with three superstars, retiring. We probably one we saw coming from a few weeks out. We knew they'd lift. Shuey, Hearn, Nat, Nui. You don't get too much bigger names in the game, and so they deserve to have that sort of support at the Oval. They deserve to have their team come out and play the way they did, and I'm really proud of our guys because they stood up under immense pressure, which we weathered the storm. We thought we knew the storm was coming, and our guys were able to do a great job of it.
Yeah, and Tex's performance tonight, what would you think of that?
I mean, he's done it all year. There's still moments where I'm still surprised at what he's able to do. But at the same time, I see how hard he works, what he's done over a 4-year period that I've been inside the walls, and no doubt he's done for a decade prior to that. So you get what you deserve. And tonight, he was. I hope he doesn't mind me saying he was sore. It's been a long year. He's battled away, but I just sit there and smile on the bench sometimes with what he's able to do. I think he had 19 shots on goal tonight, so we'll just smash him for his inaccuracy.
Was there a message given at any point of the game that he's getting close to Coleman? Time to start feeding him?
No, we had a chat at halftime. We were pretty open and honest at halftime about what we were getting wrong in the second quarter. We went away from what it was we've done well for the whole year, and so we reset ourselves. And when we play as a team and when we go back to our values, then we're a very good side. And we did that, and Tex is a big part of that, and we're able to give him opportunities through that second half to do what he does. But it was off other guys playing their role and the team playing for each other.
Did you have any questions or uncertainty coming in, Matty, about how the players would respond after last week?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. More so about, it was a challenging week. We worked our way through. It's the last round for the year, and we're not eligible for finals. So that's always a challenge for any side coming in, especially a young side. So as a coach, you try and find ways to motivate, but there wasn't a lot of need for motivation this week. We've been really proud of the way we've played our footy, and we wanted to finish off and be proud again and walk out of the stadium tonight knowing we'd given it our all. And in the end, that's what we did. I think the guys walked off, embraced that big stage and feel really good about the performance we put out tonight.
When you wrap up the season with the players tonight, what was, part of your message to them about the year as a whole?
It wasn't just my message. It was the message between players and between staff. And we had a strong year. We're a good side this year. We weren't great, but we're a good side, and we're far from satisfied. That was really the language that was coming out from our group, which from a coaching point of view is music to my ears. I just want them to continue to be hungry and want to be better. And this year, we need to be better. We're in a lot of games this year. I think big moments are going to be a key to us going forward. How do we get it done when we have those opportunities? And this year, there were probably 5 or 6 of those games where we didn't. So we know what we need to work on. But so many positives to come out of the year, and our development, is tracking along really well.
Away from home, I know finals are on, but haven't been too many issues. So good to finish with a win away from home under difficult circumstances.
Yeah, it's always nice to win away from home. I think you build that cohesion amongst the group when you win away from home. We're able to spend that time together on a flight, or sometimes staying over as we will tonight, and celebrating what was a good effort. We played some great footy away this year, and we often. I'm mindful. Sometimes we talk about our away form. We played Collingwood away at the MCG. We played Melbourne at the MCG. We played Brisbane in Brisbane. Some of those games are tough games. We played 7 top 8 sides this year, which is more than any team in the competition. So, and some of those games away from home, where we've lost by less than a kick. So, I'm really optimistic on the fact that we're playing great footy on the road, we're not winning. So your point's valid. We want to win those games, but that's big moments. That's not necessarily away form. They're just big moments that we need to be better at.
It's going to turn pretty quickly to 2024 for those teams that aren't in the finals. You get a feeling that the finals are essential for your team next season?
We'll come into the year wanting to improve on this year. I can't tell you if that means it's finals, because this year, we look at the season and say, geez, we improved. I think I can talk for our players. I think we're one of the most improved sides on the year. I think in the end we finished number one for offence with tonight's game. We know we've got to improve when it comes to our defence. We sit ninth, and that's probably where we sit on the ladder. So we'll do a lot of work on improving that part of our game, and if that gets us finals, then that'll be a great result.
You talk about improving the defence. You obviously struggled to get them on the park this year with injuries.
Yeah.
You've got someone like Tom Birdie who wants to stay at the club. Is that something that you're focusing on now that the games are done, that you want to keep him and players like him to build that back line?
Yeah, that's ongoing, and they're conversations that happen, every week and daily. We continue to talk through what that's going to look like. I think that starts to now play through a little faster as the season finishes. But Tom is a player that we want to have at our footy club. I hope Tom really wants to stay at our footy club, and we'll just keep working through that with him on where that finishes up. But that's across the board now. List management isn't as simple as we can't have 60 on the list. I'd love to keep every player that's been through our club, because we have a club that's got a lot of good people in it. But we'll put our heads down now and go to work as far as what next year looks like. And then the draft comes through, so there's a fair bit to go through now. I think we get a little busier now the season finishes.
Well, this is the AFL's response tonight to goal review situation with a lot of reviews. What do you think of the way that the story happened in the wake of your game?
I didn't notice. Look, it is what it is. I think we're on track. I think we're doing the right thing. Look, not really something that I thought about tonight, to be honest.
Good, thank you.
Thanks, guys.